We are back with our midweek NFL DFS update, tying this slate to what we laid out yesterday and calling out exactly what changed and why at quarterback. No change to the core plan. We are still prioritizing Sam Darnold at 16,200 with a dash rank of 100 against New England, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 7. The why is ceiling plus correlation. He just posted 30 fantasy points one game ago, projects for 18, and stacks cleanly with Jackson Smith and Jigba. Coverage this week on Darnold. Processing the Vikings' rejection before authoring a Super Bowl comeback in Seattle reinforces confidence in his ability to deliver in tight windows and high-leverage moments. Our alternate remains Drake May at 16,500 with a dash rank of 99 facing Seattle, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 3. He projects for 21 with steady recent outputs of 16, 17, and 19 and 22 per game on the season. League focus on quarterback shoulder protection and Patriots expectations features around May point to sustained volume. He stays our cash lean with real tournament ceiling and should come in lightly owned. Running back is where we are moving back to yesterday's roots. We pivoted to Treveon Henderson yesterday for leverage, but with updated context, we are recentering on Kenneth Walker III at 14,700 with a dash rank of 82 against New England, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 7. He projects for 16 and has been in peak form with 21, 39, and 17 in his last 3. Recent reports that Seattle values him at an $11 million annual range, and the GM's public posture around his extension support a locked-in featured role. And that usage, combined with Seattle's willingness to finish drives with the run, keeps his ceiling intact, even in a difficult matchup. Ramondre Stevenson at the 13,200 with a dash rank of 82 remains a secondary bringback for Patriots stacks against Seattle, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 3. He projects for 16 with recent 7, 12, and 16, and carries pass game utility for floor. Given May's centered builds and New England's likely need to answer Seattle's explosives, we keep Stevenson in the pool without making him a core piece. Wide receiver stays anchored by Jackson Smith and Jigba at 17,400 with a dash rank of 100 versus New England, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 7. He projects for 27 with 23 per game on the season, and recent 34, 11, and 14. Multiple pieces this week on his Super Bowl campaign, and push for a record-setting contract, underscore why we refuse to move off his alpha target share and perfect stack fit with Darnold. We are replacing yesterday's mid-tier ads with a salary saver who fits our construction. Rashid Shaheed at 4,200 with a dash rank of 92 profiles as our flex value against New England, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 7. He projects for 10 with recent 6, 9, and 1, and the why is multi-dimensional paths to points. News highlighting him as one of the league's most dynamic return specialists and his season record-setting play against Atlanta point to real special teams touchdown equity on top of gadget shot play usage. With the field unlikely to click his name, he functions as a high-leverage punt that lets us keep premium exposure. If you want a Patriots bring back on the perimeter, Keyshawn Boot at 8,400 with a dash rank of 73 projects for 9, with recent 2, 17, and 11 against Seattle, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 3. He is a cost-efficient way to capture May stacks without over-committing salary to a tough matchup, and his usage in high-leverage downs keeps the median viable tight end remains status quo. Hunter Henry at 10,500 with a dash rank of 93 draws Seattle, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 3. He projects for 10 with recent 3, 2, and 15, and we keep him for red zone leverage and because projection models like the Sportsline prop analysis have highlighted his path to outkicking salary in tight games. A.J. Barner at 7,200 with a dash rank of 90 stays our salary saver against New England, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 7. He projects for 8 with recent 3, 0, and 3. Even with Clint Kubiak moving on, Seattle's play-action concepts have continued to feed tight ends in the shot zone, making Barner a viable touchdown or bust attachment to Darnold's stacks. Kicker remains unchanged because this projects as a field goal-friendly game script on both sides. Jason Myers at 8,100 with a dash rank of 60 faces New England, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 7. He projects for 11 with recent 7, 11, and 8, and he just authored a 5-field-goal Super Bowl, which multiple reports note even sparked MVP chatter, signaling elite ceiling in tight scripts. Andy Borregales at 7,500 with a dash rank of 57 projects for 9 against Seattle, who have a tough defense overall with an opponent rank of 3. Recent 4, 4, and 10, and features praising his 126-point rookie season suggests stable attempts in drives that stall in plus territory, making him ideal for Patriots stacks. Defense and special teams remains a two-pronged plan. The Patriots' D at 6,000 has a dash rank of 58 with a 6-point projection and recent 12, 7, and 5. The opponent rank is 14, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. We are targeting opportunistic pressure and turnover chances against an aggressive Seattle passing game that hunts chunk gains. For leverage, the Seahawks' D at 6,600 has a dash rank of 53, with a 5-point projection, and an opponent rank of 11, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. This fits Bill's betting on Seattle control, where sacks and field goals accumulate, and pairs naturally with Myers in low-touchdown environments. For large field salary relief, Derecki Young at 1,000 with a dash rank of 52 is a pure dart. He projects near 0 with recent 0, 0, and 0, but he maintains special teams routes to random spike plays. Human interest coverage aside, this is a strict construction tool to unlock multiple premiums. To recap the adjustments, since yesterday, we are holding our quarterback core of Darnold for ceiling and May for floor, keeping Jackson Smith and Jigba as the premium lock, and maintaining Hunter Henry and A.J. Barner at tight end, plus both kickers and both defenses. The changes are at running back and flex, where we pivot back to Kenneth Walker III as our core RB on the strength of role reinforcement and recent form, and we replace yesterday's mid-tier receiver adds with Rashid Shaheed as a dynamic, low-owned value while keeping Kayshon Boutte as a cost-efficient Patriots bring back. The current news cycle backs these choices from Darnold's validated resurgence, JSN's contract caliber role, Walker's organizational commitment and valuation, Shaheed's game-breaking special teams profile, Henry's red zone usage shown in projection models, and Myers and Borregales thriving in tight, defense-driven scripts.